Douglas and I were married in '57, and we came out to Calgary. And the first thing we noticed is that there was one club, one track and field club, and not a big club, not many athletes there. And we felt that with some competition, the track and field program would improve. And so we decided on, with a number of other people, what we should do and how we go about it. And it ended up being the Calgary Track and Field Club, and shortened to CalTAF. Dwight Stones from the US was expected to win. Dwight had made a comment that he couldn't train very well in Montreal, so he went back home to the States to train and only showed up before the games. His own high jump, I think, the day before. And Quebecers didn't take kindly to his comments, and there was a death threat on him. So Dwight was asked to stay in under the stands except when he was jumping. And we were also not to ever go up close to Dwight to talk to him. I mean, the RCMP were there, police telling us, don't ever stand near Dwight. And he is an engaging character. Totally enjoyed him. The one thing that was a major thing to me in the high jump, the way the standards were set up. The supports for the jumping pole were a crossbar, actually it's called. If you jumped and you wanted to make sure the bar stayed on, you could actually use your hand to push the bar back on, because the supports were aimed at the pit and you just put them back. Well, then they changed it where the supports face each other, and there's no way you could do that. So that made more honest jumpers out of it. Another thing that when I was competing, we jumped into sand, and when you land without being totally in control, you can hurt yourself. They started digging some straw into the sand to try and soften it. You're landing down like in a long jump pit in sand from 5 or 6 feet. That's not a soft landing. So when they came up with the 3-foot high pits, that made all the difference in the world, and it also changed the style of jumping. That was one of the highlights of my life. I'm proud to be in there with Douglas. Douglas said both of us worked equally hard setting this club up, and we both did everything together. That's another good thing for a marriage, is to be in some activity where you do it together.